Back at the junkyard today. Got a lot of stuff to do. I've got two cars specifically that people have asked for stuff for. Check out this big 7 Series though. That was a cool car. We're gonna head over to the Integra and get the parts I didn't get last time off of that. Somebody asked for the brake proportioning valve, and I want to get those lower control arms off if they're still there. It's cold and wet and rainy today, so I'm gonna go to a car that nobody cares about. Mercury Sable should do. Nope, not that one. Oh, hey Dirt. What is this? A Camry. Nobody cares about this Camry. We're gonna take this Camry trunk liner. I'm gonna lay it on the ground for me. Ta-da! Check this out. My brother-in-law let me borrow his GoPro 7. It's gonna help with production quality a bit. I'm gonna use it for a time lapse on these lower control arms. All right, well, apparently I don't know how to run a GoPro. I didn't actually take a time lapse. We'll try again on the other side. Anyways, so I got this linkage taken off. I got the lower control arm off. Got the brake line disconnected. Had to snip the e-brake cable. Probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Now I need to get the lower control arm off of this side, and it is proving to be difficult. So let's see if I can use my feet. Let's see. Let's kick it. It's moving. There you go. There we go. Hey. All right, one Acura Integra DA trailing arm. Trailing arm. I keep saying lower control arm. It's a trailing arm. It trails from the point that it pivots from. That's how you know. So these caliper is pretty toasted. I don't even know if it's salvageable or worth rebuilding. I'm sure you can get an aftermarket one real cheap. So I'm just gonna leave them in the car. So if somebody feels like they're worth saving, they're right there. Now we're over on the passenger side of the Integra, and we're gonna try getting a time lapse again. Wish me luck. Well, I'm really sorry, guys. I tried to get a time lapse again, and it's a whole, and I don't know. That's the whole video. I don't know what I'm doing. If anybody knows how to work a GoPro, let me know. Well, I struck out on this one. I was looking for the brake proportioning valve. Followed the brake lines over to the passenger side, and she ain't there. Yep. All these lines go into the proportioning valve. The bolt's right there. So, no bueno. Somebody got her already. All right. So I'm on the GoPro now. I just need to figure out how to use it. I'm gonna clean up here, and then I have another mission to do. So, let's go. One thing I wanted to get today was the fenders off this E36. Somebody asked for them. They are in really nice shape, but the car's still on the ground. The other thing that asked for was the door cards. We're missing one, and the other one's not in great shape. So I'm not gonna bother with those, unfortunately. Sorry to like the 3 guys who asked about them. But the fenders, I'm just gonna have to wait till they put the car in the air. But like, it's bent up here where the hood hit it. But otherwise, they're in really nice shape. I'm gonna take some pictures of them, send it to the guy who asked for them, and see if he's serious. Here's the 944 again, just chilling. I didn't notice the taillights are in good shape. I'm gonna have to grab those. I don't know about today, but they're on the list for sure. The next thing that I need to do is look for a manual transmission bolted to an old Chevy small block. My nephew just got his first car. It's a 77 Nova coupe, and it's automatic, got an old 3-speed automatic, and I'm gonna try to see if we can find a manual to put onto it. So we're gonna go explore the truck section. All right, let's go walk the truck section and see if we can find a manual trans for that Nova. Chevy M30, it doesn't look, so one thing is I don't know anything about GM transmissions and all their codes and stuff. Let's see, ooh, manual. So I think the transmission in this might work. I'm gonna have to do some research. It's got 3 pedals down there. Is it a V6 or a 4-cylinder is the question. No hood release. We're gonna have, this is gonna take some doing. Looks like Chevy actually made it really easy to do this. Maybe. Man. Well, you thought. Well, that does not want to budge. Crap. They look sporty with the stripe on there. So the problem I'm having is I got lots of S10s and Sonomas. Plenty of those, but not a single Silverado. I mean, trying to find a manual Silverado is gonna be hard, but I did just see a GMT 400 down here. 1500. Looks like it's a Sing Manuel. No, of course not. Let's keep going. Ranger. There's the Odyssey from last time. Not seeing anything down there. Let's go over this way. What do we got? Scanning. Another Odyssey. Thinking XL7, I think that's called. Weird. And that weird XLR or something like that. What were these things called? See if there's a badge. SRX. This is kind of a like wagony looking SUV thing. Kind of like, they kind of remind me of like a Flex. Old 2-door Explorer. Con Manuel. She a V8? Doubt it. I don't know. 4.0. Rodeo. Volkswagen. Titty. Is it a TDI? I don't know. Let's open her up. I think so. I don't know. All Volkswagen engines look the same. This is where the injection pump goes. So yes, TDI. I bet it's automatic if somebody stole the injection pump. Oop. The automatics have bigger, more powerful injection pumps for some reason. TDI. Seriously, I think I'm gonna just like have one long segment walking around because I feel like it. Montero Sport, you know, that's something you don't see in the wild anymore. Kind of a cool looking truck though. The Matsuda. My brother just bought a 4-cylinder one of these, and it has been nothing but a pain in the butt. This thing is like chock full of S10s and Sonomas. Sick Jeep. what was this thing called? Suzuki Vitara? X Earth in yellow. I wonder if it has a supercharger. No. Oh, a Saab. Cool. Is she con Manuel? Oh, it is. It's a manual Saab. I was gonna say turbo, but I don't know. Oh wait, let's do the thing. Oh. Oh. All right, that's more than enough goofing off. We need to go pull some parts I can actually sell. We struck out on the proportioning valve, so let's go find, I don't know, something we can sell. I don't really have a plan at this point anymore because the E36 door panel sucked. Can't get the fenders off of it yet. That proportioning valve was gone, and we're not pulling the transmission for the Nova today because we're just not there in the project yet. So I got to work on keeping the camera up higher because it's weird to film down here, isn't it? So let's get back to work. Today I got this wagon thing instead of a wheelbarrow. I thought it'd be better for the mud. Tell you what, I'm getting my workout today. All right, we're here at the 944. I'm gonna grab the taillights. The only part I've actually sold was the gauge cluster out of this car. So I figure, you know, if 944 parts sell, let's get 944 parts. I think I'm specifically targeting older Japanese cars and European cars because that's what I like. I'm not a big American car guy. It's what I know and it's what I like. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share this because I'm sure there's other people that are as silly as me. The reason my time lapses didn't work is right here. I had it set at 60 seconds. So it was only taking one picture every 60 seconds. So let's go to 30 seconds and try again. Or 1 second. 1 picture per second. Let's try that. So right now, I'm trying to break into this hatch of the 944 because the key's not to be found and the trunk is locked. So I did try to pull the release, which I think is this right here, to a resounding nothing happening. Shocking, I know. So I'll try. All right, we're gonna try to break that thing open. I need my take a rusty trusty screwdriver. Ow. We're gonna crawl in here in this disgusting torture. You see that? Well, I'm defeated. Nice as these taillights are, they really are nice. I can't get that hatch open without breaking it, and I'm not gonna bust that glass. I just can't. Maybe I'll ask if I can. But man, I cannot get that thing open, and the only thing I can think of is to drill through the latches, which are not this. That's just a lock. And I think turning the lock does open the latches, but there's linkages that go to the latches, and I tried moving them both directions and they don't do anything. So I don't know. I'm done. I'm moving on. Here's a cool find. I didn't know this is a Acura TL, first gen TL, 2.5 TL. I didn't know that these didn't have V6s. This still has the longitudinal 5-cylinder. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. 5-cylinder. And as you can tell, it's going the wrong way. It is not a rear-wheel drive car, unfortunately. It is front-wheel drive. It's got it's got a stubby little transmission with like a PTO going to a center diff. It's super weird. Super weird cars. I'll insert a picture of the drivetrain because I can't get a good video of it. Here's another cool car, 300ZX. Manual. Look at these. I love these 80s seats. Wish cloth seats would come back. Big bar taillight, 300ZX. Check out the engine in this flat 6 Subaru. Got almost a spider. It's a daddy long leg. It's only got 6 legs. But yeah. You can see all 3 coil packs down there. And all 3 down there. It is a 3-liter flat 6 engine. Alright. I got the grill off the Subaru with the H6 badge. Got all the hardware for it too. And we're back in the Integra because I lost my 12mm socket. So, but here she is. Thank you. Thank you, Junkyard Gods, for giving me my tool back. And in you go. So satisfying to have a whole set of tools, not be missing anything. Check out this Fox body. Fox body? Boy, that's an SN95. Early SN95 with the horizontal taillights and the blue covers. I think I'm gonna pull these. Try selling them. So I got one Mustang taillight pulled. I'm about to get the other one, but before I do, when I put the ad up, I want to be able to say what color the taillights are. So if you look in your door at your VIN plate, usually you can find a paint code. I looked up SN95 Mustang paint codes, and it told me it'd be a two-letter code. This one's KF. The paint color is simply called bright blue. Go figure. So now I know when I list these to list them as a bright blue early SN95 taillight. All right, here's our score for today. We got our disc brake Integra trailing arms, this pair of 95 bright blue Mustang taillights, and this Subaru Outback H6 grill. All pretty cool stuff, and you know, not too bad. There's the Z again. All right, we are in my bathroom at home, and we're gonna clean up these Mustang taillights. I'm just gonna use hot water and Dawn, and hopefully they clean up really well because they're nasty. Also, look at the weird pattern in this algae or whatever that's growing on here. It looks like a giant caterpillar has like come and rubbed it off. It's weird. Funky, huh? Also, weird thing I noticed about these is they both have one spot blinked off. It's like they have the blinkers up here, tail light, brake light, backup light, right? That makes sense. But this bottom one apparently doesn't do anything. I wonder if in markets that required rear fog lights, if that's where they put them. That's the only thing I can think of. Let's get them clean. So I'm cleaning up the taillights. They're looking pretty good, but if you get really close, you can see not all of the mold or whatever is coming off of them. So, try some CLR. Try that, see how that works. All right, we have relocated the kitchen. I got these cleaned up, pretty nice. This one has splatter all over it. Using some Mother's plastic for lights, plastic polish that's meant for headlights. But I'm hoping you can see these taillights have kind of a hazy look at it, and you can see the polish is working. It's got that nice wet look at the top. So I'm hoping I can get them all to look like that. This one I haven't started polishing at all, and you can see it's got a little bit of that, but not nearly as much. So we're gonna keep trying to polish this and see if they clean up. All right, we got the SN95 Mustang taillights all done, all cleaned up, at least as best as I can. I don't want to keep polishing these because I'm worried I'm going to take the paint off. There is one spot where I kind of started taking paint off, and I don't want to risk that. Oops, a little bit of polish there. Where was it? Oh, right here. We started going through the paint. We don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna leave them the way they are. It's definitely tricky trying to polish these lenses with without hitting the painted sections, but I think they look really good considering what they looked like 20 minutes ago. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, if you're interested in anything I found today or want to see what else I have listed, there are links to my Instagram, Facebook, and eBay store down in the doobly-doo. Thanks for tuning in.